Yes, he can. Barack Obama is elected the 44th president of the United States. As I say, he was elected with the biggest margin of electoral seats since Reagan after a bitter and record-long election campaign.
Barack Obama is the new president-elect. He is the president-elect of the United States. He will be the new president in 77 days' time.
Let's go now to Arizona, home state of John McCain, and speak to one of his advisors in this campaign, a gentleman going by the name of Steve Betts. Mr. Betts, thank you very much for joining us. Obviously, a difficult night and a night of disappointment for Republicans everywhere, and of course for John McCain in particular.
Yes, it has been. It's been a bit disappointing to us. Senator McCain would like to have led the country also in a direction of change, but he gave a very nice concession speech to President-elect Obama. I think he reached out to him very nicely and congratulated him on a big win tonight.
Indeed, a very gracious speech, as you pointed out. John McCain, a man with a lot of personal respect, people like him as a person. Was the problem that basically he was standing for the Republicans?
You know, the Republican Party needs to do a little introspective search of themselves. I think this election has set them back a bit. I think they need to look a little bit at sort of who they are as a party and how they approach the American people. Senator McCain was probably the only Republican that could have made this race as close as it was. He's very much a person that believes in America, believes in the American people. He can reach across the aisle and be very bipartisan. He could reach out to the conservatives in the Republican Party and to the moderates and speak to the independent voters. The Republican Party needs to be that kind of big tent Republican Party in the future, but somehow that message didn't get out.
The Democratic wave has swept the entire country. Not only has Barack Obama kept the states delivered by John Kerry 4 years ago, he's also conquered several usually solidly Republican states. Among them are Ohio, Florida, and even Indiana, a state that hasn't voted for a Democratic president since 1964. The Democrats have also seized the key battleground states of New Mexico, Iowa, Virginia and Colorado, 4 states won by George W. Bush in 2004. The result? A landslide victory for Barack Obama. He's won at least 349 electoral college votes, far more than the 270 he needed to get to the White House.
This is the first time I've felt proud of my generation.
Yes, we can! We're really excited. It's raining. Who can't be happy? No more Bush!
In Congress, it was an equally emphatic victory. Of the 435 House of Representatives seats up for grabs, 256 are expected to go to the Democrats, a gain of about 25 seats.
Tonight, the American people have called for a new direction. They have called for change for America.
He lost the greatest prize, but none of his honor, and remained gracious in defeat. With wife Cindy and running mate Sarah Palin, John McCain praised the Republican Party faithful in a rousing concession speech in Phoenix.
This is an historic election, and I recognize the special significance it has for African Americans and for the special pride that must be theirs tonight. We fought as hard as we could, and though we fell short, the failure is mine, not yours.
But for many analysts, there's another explanation for John McCain's defeat, with the feeling that the cards were stacked against him from the start.
This election, above all, was a complete repudiation of the Bush presidency. American elections are basically votes up or down on the performance of the party holding the White House. And basically, Americans said loud and clear they don't like the way the country has been governed over the last 4 years.
In the year 2000, George W. Bush put paid to John McCain's presidential bid by beating him in the Republican primaries. Today, it seems, Bush has again contributed to his colleagues' White House hopes falling flat.
Meanwhile, there's been mixed reaction to Mr. Obama's victory.
This is the first time in my life that I've been going through so much in terms of financially, my family situation, and the fact that I can vote for someone that I believe in and he happens to be a person of color is just words cannot express.
I got to be a part of it, you know what I mean? Because this is incredible. This is a very historical night, you know. I don't know, we've never seen anything like this before, you know, so it's pretty amazing.
I am elated. It means a change for the country, but a change for the world.
Obama has shown the world that we can be one. You know, there's no tribalism, no racism, so Kenyans should also do that.
I told my friend here, I think that this mirrors where the people are. It's okay to do all this stuff and voter fraud and all kinds of things, which may or may not be exposed. But I won't say the better man won. I won't say that. I think the better campaign won.
This is a combination of people like yourselves elevating Obama to Messiah status, and John McCain not running the campaign he should have, a more aggressive campaign, a more down and dirty campaign, because sure enough, Obama ran a down and dirty campaign with him.
The election was keenly watched in Kenya, where relatives of Barack Obama shared in his joy. There's great pride in the country that the next US president has Kenyan roots. A large crowd gathered in a field at his late father's village to watch the results come in.
As you can see, everybody's celebrating, so as the days go by, we'll see what happens. But it's a victory to everybody, and we're happy.
In the run-up to the vote, babies have been named after Obama. A new brand of beer honours him, and he's even been the inspiration for a musical. Many Kenyans hope he can inspire unity in their country.
I think it's great news. Great news. In fact, I'm a Luo from today. I'm called a Kinyi today. Yeah, we're going to celebrate today.
There's also hope that the US will now take a greater interest in African affairs, but analysts say that will not be an immediate priority for the new American leader.